of a Nocturne. So as things shake out here, Noguri is on the Victor, so it's not quite the same level of last pick, and the lane assignment is against the Akali. We'll see if Noguri will be respectful, because based on the player,
the flexing around mid and top nowadays.
Lane assignments always interesting to track, and Rascal seems to be that recognized Akali player on Kingzone. Kingzone versus Damwon should be a close series. Double name. Let's see if he can be more than that. That's what Kingzone would prefer, as here is Cuz.
They saw him on the ward, but he's still going to go down to the stun here. Has to flash to get away. Rascal under the turret. Oh, no. Just barely in range. And that mistake is going to cost first blood. As, okay, Cuz getting frisky. Not quite able to make it happen, but...
Sorry, guys. It was me. Cost to Cuz confirmed. And Canyon once more.
Oh, no. Well, Red Smite comes in, but...
He once was trying to fit a different role as mid lane.
Okay, Showmaker gonna have to self-vault here as Canyon continuing on. Does have level 6 with his red buff, but the flash very risky
over Rascal. Definitely no all-in potential. Pre-1 item for Akali without some help.
So, Pawn running on in, and now Cuz with no flash is gonna be kicked away to safety, and here comes the whole bot lane as Kai'Sa's getting in there. Onto the Lee Sin. They got the slow here too on a Showmaker who's outside, maybe looking for Nuguri, but the Shuriken will not miss. Still gonna get on in there with that stun. Nuguri does have his flash, but in goes Rascal with the first part of that ultimate. Gonna get on top of Nuguri, but there he goes with the flash, waiting until the last moment, and that is gonna bait on in Rascal, who does go down in the...
And the gold lead is actually done on gaming side, as here comes Sion!
Drifting on in from the top lane, and that means you're gonna be stunned up the end.
Entire Eye of the Watchers from the Rakan here for a little bit more help with no Guardian bot side.
Okay, gonna get that stun down, just trying to keep Nuguri around for the Jax. Not quite gonna get the stun down.
Never want to be having CS in that matchup, as Nuguri's in trouble.
Yeah, might be looking like he's dead here. The TP is going to come in, but it will be responded to as Sion is tanking everything up, and he finally goes down. Cuz too underneath that one, but the rest of Kingzone trying to get on in and take them all out, and that they will. They're chasing the Lissandra.
The Canyon stayed topside through all of this, the only person.
Or that kill, rather. Getting on in. Looks like Cuz was a part of this as well.
And spotted on control ward, I believe, was Canyon after spending some time in the enemy jungle. The TP invested here. Let's actually watch this play.
Sky's a TP.
It must have been just the Void Seeker. Wow. Well, that's the depth things right there. Prediction W. You hit and hope, but...
And so they will just continue going in as Nuguri is on vision, and well... You can see you later to your life now as the Victor will die once again.
But Kingzone is now exhausted out of vision, and Lissandra has TP topside.
Yeah, they get that slow down onto Cuz with the stun. Showmaker once again here is going to get the multi-man root, and Tucson just disappears before he can really make anything happen. Rascal in the front line trying to break down Canyon. And Victor, by the way, guys, isn't even here as the fight does go the way of Damwon Gaming 4v5 essentially. And
this
he might
is
even get a turret.
This is played at the exact perfect time for Damwon because Kingzone don't have any wards to put down. They have no vision. They're low health bars. They're going to try and TP and make something happen. But it's going to be hard.
It's going to be really hard now because it's 5v4. At least Canyon is a little bit
Canyon's low, too.
Yeah. Going to get the knock up here on a Hoyt, and Pawn is a big tanky boy. Cuz in the front line, trying to get away with the stun and make something happen, but just gets ulted down by the Lissandra as he does get that cooldown back, and they will return to the Baron.
Kingzone hold all the cards here. They've got the vision lead, they've got the numbers lead. Rascal's back. How can they do anything here?
Kingzone not willing to give up as in goes Deft and the rest of his team getting the back of that pit as Rascal gonna get low, not able to be taken out here, and actually Tucson takes it away, probably with his own smite from the unsealed spellbook, but they get the Baron to the side of Kingzone, and Death might even live. Never
Chase
mind.
him down, but the Baron's gone, Valdez. That's the big point here. Pawn will die slowly in the back, being all for Rakan as we're fighting again.
Okay, well, this time it is Showmaker all alone. Does he have that Zhonya's? Looks like he does not, as he is going to go down, and everybody's getting caught on the backside as now Tucson able to charm 3 members down.
Free hitting.
Cuz also into that back line as they're getting their most of it. The Zhonya's from Def 2 keeps them alive, and now it's Noguri versus the World. And I believe the World should win this one. He does get a couple of kills though, somehow. But Def still remains alive, as does Rascal. Is a one-team fight for Kingzone.
Let's watch this though with no gap. It's gonna be hard. There it is.
Yeah, trying to get on top of him with that shuriken, and with the Shroud, that is gonna be the end of it, as 1,000 gold goes the way of Deft at the end of that fight.
Well, it's Deft squad time again.
Showmaker, well, you got a Glacial Path, but did not even get close to getting you out of there, and no vision in that left side. He just...
One's coming, and he's gonna make you pay for it.
Poke begins, but here comes Tucson. That's a 4-man charm, but no follow-up does come from the side of Kingzone, trying to knock down Def, and they do get the Guardian Angel. Canyon nearly gives his life for it, but it's a good life, as now we are going to have Cuz go down with his CA. Here comes Rascal into the back line, does have that Zhonya's. Can he take out Nuclear? That would be the biggest play, but not quite able to, as a couple more kills do go the way of Damwon.
2 for 2 actually there. Can actually bait the Baron.
Yeah.
Because it's Guardian against Rakan, which...
Uh-oh, Nuguri in the front line as Kaisa just gonna rip him to shreds. Oh boy, that last proc there on the Storm.
I think everyone's ripping in this game,
Oh
Valdez.
boy, that's just the way of the world now in 9.2. As that one is gonna go wide as Def actually takes the top side, but that will be the trigger for them to go onto the Elder Drake. But look at Def's health.
Lifesteal and red buff now, so he's going to be there. It's
Double
going to
Ocean.
be a 5v4. Noguri has TP, but Death Timer's getting long and caught in rotation at 40 minutes. A Damwon Gaming story.
Yeah.
They're going to lose Elder for this. It's a 4-stack Elder, including an Inferno, and his pawn.
Not gonna get the stun, but would have been nice, nearly able to get on top of Hoyt, who did have his fancy feet. And this is an easy Elder into Baron, as Nuguri is still dead for the next 15 seconds.
How do you fight for this? What can you even do? They have so much damage with the 4-stack Elder.
Maybe you try to steal it, sacrifice a Canyon, but they're considering going on in, as Canyon not even gonna make the play. Tucson thinking about it. They're going for the fight here, straight up against Rascal, as the TP is coming in. Can they get on top of anyone? It looks like Pawn is going to be the sacrifice for the... A lot harder to push in. Do Damwon stick around is the question. Looks like yes.
I mean, it's 20 seconds on Pawn. They're seeing what they can get.
Okay, big stun in the back line, but Cuz is just going to disappear, but Def just chipping away at Hoyt. Now trying to take away Def's health bar.
No minion wave here is going to delay them. They don't want to... And Damwon win. I got 60-40 Kingzone, but no more.
Tucson looking for it on the left side. He's not going to be quite as fast and immediately get kicked away by Canyon. And now Cuz going to get low, but it looks like Hoyt will be the first casualty. Tucson, will he live? The answer is yes. As no, Canyon trying to get on in there. Uses his flash, but is going to miss. As now Cuz is going to get in. Here comes Def into the back line. Can they take him out? The cleanse is there as he's chipping away the entire health bars of everybody on the side of Damwon. Is going to push them away as someone have to go home with their tail between their legs. As the chase continues and the snipe comes down from Def.
Celebratory ultimate there from the Scion. Kingzone know they've done enough to win this game.
Looks like they've finally done it here, and they're still down some gold. Maybe after these 2 turrets they can get the lead, but either way, looks like Kingzone will take game number 1 here, in a wild and wacky one to start off the first series of the night.
Fun game 1 between Kingzone and Damwon, but it tells